Kotor amat kelas ini. Mulai minggu depan jadwal piket diberlakukannya. Barisan umpet Senin, Yonas Selasa, Bagus Rabu, Radit Kamis.
Bener gua. Hari Senin lagi piketnya.
Hei, Rit, bangun. Bantuin mama beres-beres rumah.
Mau bantu apa? Aku aja nggak bisa nyapu, ngepel. Males lah.
Assalamualaikum, Bu.
Waalaikumsalam. Mbak Sum ya? Sini, masuk Mbak.
Siapa?
Itu Mbak Sum yang bantu-bantu di rumah kita sekarang.
Besok Senin lagi. Aduh, males bener gua piket. Aduh. Mana sepatu gua belum dicuci. Mak, cuciin sepatu si Mak, mumpung panas.
Den Paret, biar Mbak aja yang cuci sini.
Oh iya ya Mbak, makasih.
Lain kali kalau ada apa-apa bilang ke saya aja ya, Den.
Umpet hari ini piket ya?
Oh iya, hari ini dia piket.
Alah, nggak bakal bersih nggak kelas kita. Orang dia nggak pernah berberes kayak gitu kok.
Bisa jadi dia nggak masuk juga karena takut piket.
Wih, siapa ini nyapu ngepel? Kinclong amat. Bersih bener.
Lo tapi yang bersih-bersih kelas.
Den Ompet, Mbak mau pulang dulu ya. Ini udah selesai. Mbak mau lanjut lagi di rumah.
Kenapa lo, Bet? Sakit perut gua, Gus. Makanya paling males gua kalau berangkat sekolah sarapan gini. Jadi mules.
Mules tinggal berak ya?
Udahlah, gua berak dulu lah ya.
Gangguin seru nih.
Pasti susah keluar dia nih kalau ada orang.
Siapa dalam?
Sana dulu, woi. Nggak bisa keluar gua. Oh, lunjak ya lo orang ya. Lunjak emang lo orang ini. Orang berak kok digangguin, nggak mikir.
Salah siapa lo berak di WC sekolah? Pasti digangguin lah.
Gue aja tahan-tahan biar gak berak di WC sekolah.
Ada lomba futsal antar sekolah tuh.
Gas yuk, ikut. Yakin lo, Pet. Awas nanti pas main kebelet berak. Ompet.
Pit, teman-teman kamu tuh lagi di kamar mandi lagi berak. Berak-berak terus Pit ya.
Ayo, weh.
Pak, aku pergi dulu, Pak. Latihan futsal. Aduh, sakit lagi perut gua.
Kebanyakan makan pedes sih lo, Pit.
Iya, kebanyakan makan sambel ini gua.
Udah sana berak Pit. Awas ada yang geder-geder ya.
Aduh, berak di mana ya?
Oh, berak di kali sana aja, Pet. Enak lo gak diganggu.
Yaudah ya, Gus. Anterin gua ya, Gus. Nggak kuat gua. Serius, Gus. Nggak bisa keluar gua kalau ada orang.
Iya, serius. Udah, ayo. Ntar lo spirit lagi di sini.
Lah, kata lu nggak ada orang, Gus.
Wah, gue juga gak tahu, Pet.
Yo, sanan yo, tai lo ke arah gua.
Wih, bawa apa lu, Nas?
Ini gua bawa tapping.
Gimana cara pakainya tuh, Nas?
Buat dipakai di pergelangan tangan, di kaki juga bisa.
Kayak yang dipakai Lamin Yamal ya, Nas?
Gunanya buat apa Nas?
Ini tuh gunanya biar nggak cedera otot.
Oh, biar nggak cedera otot. Gua kira cuma buat gaya-gayaan lah.
Apa sih lo Gus? Pakai tapping kok di bahu, ya nggak kelihatan lo nanti.
Lah katanya buat cedera otot. Bahu gue nih ya abis ketimpa lemari, makanya gue pakai di sini.
Iya, buat cedera otot sih, tapi buat gaya-gayaan juga, biar keren.
Lihat nih, gue pakai tappingnya di tangan kiri buat gaya-gayaan kayak Lamin Yamal.
Nih lihat punya gogong, pakainya kayak cincin.
Jari mah nggak kelihatan, Dit. Kayak gua nih, dijadiin gelang.
Ah, tau gitu gue pakai tapping buat gaya-gayaan juga tadi. Lawan bagian siapa kita hari ini? Bagian Ronald, Pet.
Ih, lu orang pada pakai tapping semua.
Iyalah, biar keren.
Iya juga. Biar keren pakai tapping lah. Gua beli dulu ya. Lu orang duluan aja ke lapangan.
Semangat Ronald. Semangat Rio.
Wih, bagiannya Ronald ditonton ceweknya. Makin semangat lah dia orang tuh.
Gua cuman lewat depannya aja, dibilang caper sama ceweknya Ronald.
Iya, sini-sini bener gila.
Mana ini Om Pit? Udah mau mulai ge. Kalah lah ini kalau kita nggak ada Om Pit.
Ayo, siap gua.
Wih, gila keren amat lo, Pet.
Ih, keren banget, woy. Pasang 8 berapa, Kak?
Udah main dari tadi, tah.
Pet, Om Pet.
Ayo, udah siap gua.
Makan apa lo, Pet?
Oh, ini hacks baru gua, Gong.
Bagi Gepet, mak gua nggak masak, lapar.
Lo orang mau juga? Bentar ya. Nih, Gong, pegang. Potong, Gong, sosisnya jadi 2, terus buka.
Nah, terus sosisnya masukin ke sini. Nih Gong, udah jadi.
Mau juga gepet gua.
Ini loh, mak gue beli banyak. Bikinin.
Enak banget, Bet. Gampang lagi bikinnya. Padat berprotein lagi.
Ini namanya sarapan kilat, tapi bisa langsung kenyang. Nih, buat yang suka pedas, pakai ini. Loh, mau?
Mau, Bet.
Abis ini berangkat kita ya.
Ayo. Ini batas tanah gua ya, Mat. Enak aja kejauhan itu batasnya. Basak lo.
Gas. Viralin. Ribut gara-gara tanah. Kok pada dibuangin sih umpannya? Ini tuh bukan dibuang, Gus. Nabur umpan biar ikannya pada ngumpul.
Oh, baru tahu gua.
Yuk, nih. Sekarang positif dapet ini.
Mana? Katanya nabur umpan biar ikannya ngumpul. Ini sama sekali nggak ada.
Udahlah, balik aja yuk.
Apa itu? Kenapa rame-rame?
Kamu ini jadi istri gak pernah bersyukur, taunya cuma nuntut aja.
Aku ini jadi istri kurang apa loh, Mas? Kurang apa?
Viralin guys.
Kenapa? Gak tahu sih gue udah datang. Kenapa di ini?
Gak tahu.
Tebar umpan lagi nggak ini?
Nggak usah lah, Pet. Nebar umpan. Ikan yang ngumpul enggak nebar kayak gitu.
Bingung gue juga. Gimana ya caranya biar ikannya ngumpul?
Woi, Bang. Kenapa, Bang?
Woi, strike. Wow, ikannya pada ngumpul, woi.
Woi, padahal nggak ditebar umpan, kok pada kumpul ini ikannya?
Kalau jalan pakai mata, mikir pakai otak lu yang ngambil jalan gua.
I'm gonna say it's controversial. It's made up.
So I'm stitching this video purely for the sound that she used. And basically what the idiot speaking in that video said is that endometriosis is made up and it's controversial, but he's gonna say it. And as soon as I heard that, I got my ass out of bed and set up my camera. It is 3 a.m. I don't care. We're talking about this. Especially since Endometriosis Awareness Month is right around the corner. So endometriosis was already on my mind because I always post things about endometriosis in March to raise awareness because I have endometriosis. And guess what? It's not made up. It's real. I have pictures to prove it. Anyways, I don't know who this fucking moron is, nor do I care, but I do care about bullshit like that being spread. Because if there's one thing that's gonna piss me off, if there's one thing that I'm gonna cuss a bitch out over, if there's one thing I'm gonna get in your face about, it's women's health. Because I've lived it. I lived it, I went through the trauma, I went through it all. And honestly, it's a miracle that I am still alive because there was a period where I thought about offing myself all the time because of how much pain I was in. But oh wait, somebody with a dick said it's not real, so obviously I was making it up, right? Are you fucking kidding me? I wish more than anything I had been in that room when he said that because the way I would have raised absolute fucking hell. For those of you that have seen my Francine videos, imagine that times 5,000. I would have fucking ripped him to shreds. Because I'm just tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of people saying shit like this. It doesn't matter how many women come forward and share their stories. There are always people that say shit like this, which is why I keep talking about it, because it is a very taboo topic, and a lot of women don't feel comfortable talking about it, which is fine. It's a very isolating, lonely experience to have something like endometriosis, and you do often get met with comments like this, but I personally don't give a fuck, and I will challenge anybody that says shit like that. Like, the pure ignorance is astounding. Literally, it takes one Google research and there's pictures. All it takes is talking to a gynecologist. It's really that simple, but I guess you're too fucking stupid to do that, aren't you, sir? And maybe it's just rage bait. I don't know. It worked if it is. I'm pissed. But I know that there are people that genuinely believe what he's saying and think like that. And until my dying days, I will fight to prove them wrong. Because, like I said, I've lived this. I know how horrible it is. It's god awful. It's truly awful. People that haven't been through it can't even imagine how awful it is. Like, if I say this all the time, if somebody had to live in my shoes during one of my endometriosis episodes, they would have fallen to their knees. They would have been begging for mercy. They would have been turning to me saying, how the hell do you live with this? I don't know how I did. I had no choice. I had to. Now, I did have surgery like 4 years ago or something like that, so I don't really get the flare-ups anymore, but I used to. And just trying to get to surgery was hell. Because nobody believes you. I don't know why. I've been gaslit my whole life about my period. I didn't even realize I had endometriosis until I was in my late 20s, even though I had all the signs. Because I constantly heard shit like this. Oh, it's just a period. You're fine. Da 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 da. No, it's not fine. It's real. It's debilitating, and it ruins lives. So how about until you actually go through the pain of endometriosis, until you actually live through it, until you actually feel your organs attaching to each other because the tissues are combining them together, you shut the fuck up because you have no goddamn idea what you're talking about. Mindsets like his are the reason we don't have a cure, are the reason that not enough research goes into it, are the reason that endometriosis is so misunderstood. Like, oh my God, I will fight until my dying days about this because it is so horrible and people shouldn't have to go through it, but they do, and they have to go through it silently because every time they speak up about it, some moron with a microphone decides to say it's not real. But I'm here to tell you that it is real, and I refuse to let anybody gaslight me anymore into thinking that the pain I experienced wasn't real, that the surgery I had to get wasn't real, and that everything I went through wasn't real, because it was. So please, nobody listen to this stupid piece of shit that is just spewing out nonsense, because endometriosis is very real, and it is not made up.